As part of the project, support to strengthen the process of full and equal participation of women and girls and fully implement Resolution 1325 and related resolutions in 4 Great Lakes countries, Burundi, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Rwanda, and Uganda, funded by the Basque Agency for Development and Cooperation. SFES president and her assistants attended workshops in Rwanda and Uganda. Rwanda Women's Network organized a 2-day workshop in Kigali on January 10th and 11th, 2019. Present at the first day of the workshop were facilitators, project staff, and grassroots women from rural villages. The second day of the workshop added representatives of non-governmental organizations from the Kigali area to bring forth supplementary perspectives and conversation. One goal of the workshop was to familiarize grassroots women with the resolution by explaining the resolution in the context of the United Nations as a body and in Rwanda specifically. The lesson started with an in-depth look into the resolution, the United Nations, and the Security Council history and facts. Women learned what the UN does, who and what make up the UN, how UN positions are decided, and what Resolution 1325 is supposed to solve. In groups, women worked together to examine the resolution articles in light of the resolution's 4 pillars: participation, protecting women and girls, prevention, and relief and recovery. Guest speakers spoke on the challenges to the implementation of Resolution 1325, with strong emphasis on the way forward. In Gulu, Uganda, Women in Action for Women also organized a 2-day workshop. Over January 14th and 15th, 2019, Women in Action for Women united women and men from Gulu and surrounding districts under the theme Strengthening the Process of Participation of Women and Girls in Applying Resolution 1325 and Related Resolutions. The objectives of the workshop were to present Resolution 1325 in the context of Uganda, specify the barriers to women in fully participating in decision-making, and to make recommendations on how to fully implement the resolution in Uganda. Along with presentations by guests, such as a human rights lawyer for the International Center for Transitional Justice, participants worked in groups to answer questions on how to strengthen the participation in specific areas in hopes of developing specific strategies for the women to take home. To conclude the Gulu workshop, participants collaborated and suggested resolutions to fully implement Resolution 1325. Their resolutions were: create a network platform, partnerships, advocacy, building synergies, sharing information, and utilizing social media. Disseminate and popularize Resolution 1325. Localize the National Action Plan according to the needs of the community. Monitor the implementation of the National Action Plan. Keep track of the development of the National Action Plan operational regulations being developed. Demand to participate in peace-building initiatives at the community and national level. Monitor and participate in the planning and budgeting process to ensure gender mainstreaming and budgeting and auditing at every level. Obtain and share information about planning and budgeting process with the community and enable them to actively participate. Encourage and facilitate the participation of women in decision-making platforms, and document and report and acknowledge on network activities. Both workshops educated women on their protected rights and provisions by universal bodies such as the UN, specifically on Resolution 1325 provisions, but on related resolutions as well. These workshops bridged the gap between grassroots women and individuals working in the human rights and government fields, as well as facilitated the creation of valuable networks.